So today I'm going to show you V-sit. We're going to start from beginner, so on a chair, and then progress into extremely difficult. So let's get started. So you will need a chair. It doesn't matter if it has a back or not. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to basically get to the edge of your chair. So just the end of your butt is on that chair. Keep your chest up, your back straight, so no slouching, okay? Try and keep your chest up, back straight. So what you're gonna do next is basically just lean back. Now you have an option. You can hold this for a second or two and come right back. Again, second or two, come back. Want it a little bit more difficult? Hold for longer, or add a leg lift, okay? So bent is not as hard as straight. And you can do that obviously with the other one too. Or you could play with it. Back. So yeah, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Main thing is you're leaning back. And just remember, when you're leaning back, you're not slouching, you're not doing this. Keep your chest up. So that's the beginner of V-sit. Here is the progression of V-sit. So my knees are bent, okay? My feet are on the ground. And what I'm gonna do is, once again, keeping your back nice and straight so you're not slouching. Back nice and straight, chest up. What you're gonna do, lean back. And if you want, you can hold for as long as you want or as little as you want. Come back. And once again, remember, you're not doing this. Keep your back straight the whole way through. Back. Okay. Holding for as long as you want to. Next step. If you want to progress from that, little baby step. Same idea. Okay, just straightening one leg at a time while the other one is anchored on the floor. Next step, take both feet off. Now to make it even harder, a couple things you can do. You can either straighten out your legs or drop your upper body closer to the floor. So easiest in this position. And once again, if you want the full thing, this is the hardest V-sit. So pretty easy, harder. And here you go. This is a very hard V-sit. The only thing that's on the ground is my butt. Everything else is just floating right above the ground. And you can hold that for as long or as short as you want to. Right? If you want to make it even harder, feel free to put some ankle weights on your ankles. And yeah, if you can do this for a long period of time, your abs are pretty strong. So that is V-sit. There's also many other things that you can do in that position. I'm sure you guys have seen bicycle crunch, right? You can also do punches, side to side. If you have weights, you can do weights up and down. Play with it. There's no right or wrong way to do it, but do what works for you and challenge yourself. So if you're doing holds, start with a couple seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, all the way up to a minute if you want. So play with it. Happy V-sitting.